Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. All right, Sleepwalker says yes. Thank you, Sleepwalker. Lolly says yes. Thank you, Lolly. Mwah. Miley says yes. Thank you, Miley. Tetsuro says yes. Thank you, Tetsuro. Nur is in the house. Hello, Nur. Nur says yes. Thank you, Nur. Shams says yes. Hello, Shams. Hannah says yes. Great. Well, of course, it's great to see you all because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So I really appreciate you guys being here and your support. As you know, we always start our class with a toast. Actually, two toasts. Our first toast will be for the members, the people who joined the channel. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel every month. Let's give them a big thank you. We can see Miley, we can see Lolly, we can see Tetsuro, for example, right? They're part of the green team. We can see their names are in green. So let's give them a big thank you. Cheers. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump, bump, cheers, bump, cheers. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink, bottoms up. Super, super hot and super delicious. And our second toast, it's for you because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink, bottoms up. Okay. Alrighty. We know we're going to have good luck today, right? Here is today's lesson plan. Let's talk about today's lesson plan, shall we? We are doing an idiom. I will write an idiom on the board. I will give you the definition and I will give you an example sentence and you will make your own sentences using the idiom. After that, we have form a sentence. I will write a pattern on the board. There is also a worksheet. On the worksheet, there are illustrations and sentences that fit, that are examples for the pattern. And then after we look at the worksheet, you will make your own sentences based on the pattern. After that, we have a video dictation. There are 8 sentences. You will listen to them carefully and write each sentence down. After that, we have a conversation between two people, and we call that Lolly's Revenge. Lots of great practice for you. And our last activity is a worksheet, and it's an idiom worksheet. We have example sentences written by the green team. We will look at their example sentences, and then you will make your own sentences. So of course, today you'll be making many sentences in the chat. You'll have lots of practice in the chat, and by writing sentences in the chat, you are doing two things at the same time. You are helping yourself and you are helping others as well because we learn by example. So help yourself and help others by participating in the chat. Okay, good. Okay, I'm looking to see we have more people in the chat. Great. Welcome everyone. I see Saima. Okay, and some of your names are difficult for me to read, but Mohammed, that's not difficult for me, but either that's a Russian name or I can't read that. So anyways, if you write your names in English, then I will know your name. I could read your name, but if it's not in English, then I won't be able to read it. Okay, hey, Raj is here. Hello, Raj. Okay, good. Okay, well, let's get right to it. And I'm going to write the idiom on the board. Our first activity, number 1. And our idiom, we're going to start with an idiom. And the idiom is in the cards. In the cards. Okay, in the cards. And that means fated. Fated. So fated means that it's already predetermined. You have no choice in the matter. It's already been decided and you don't have a choice because it's fated. You are meant to do that. Okay, so fated, you don't have control. It has already been predetermined that that will happen to you. So it's fate, meaning it's already been decided. You have no control. Okay, and I have an example sentence, of course. Here's my example. Okay, there's my sentence. My sentence is, he had always felt that his divorce was in the cards. He had always felt that his divorce was in the cards. I'll read it one more time. He had always felt that his divorce was in the cards. It was fated. It was going to happen. It was already determined it was already done. Well, it was fated. He had no choice. It was in the cards. Okay, we got to see your sentences, and I can't see. I got to make it a little bit bigger. I can't do it now. Okay. Okay, I think Sleepwalker has a sentence. Let's see, her sentence. It was in the cards that they would meet each other. Yes, good. Good sentence, Sleepwalker. Hey, Tomas is here. Hello, Tomas. Good to see Tomas. Zara, hello, Zara. Do we have any sentences in the chat? Or should we just move to number 2 now? I'll wait a little bit longer. If I don't see any sentences in the chat, then I will go ahead and go to our second activity. Oh, it's a question from Lolly. Mark, is a promotion in the cards this year? I don't think so. I don't know. I never get a promotion. How about for you, Lolly? Is a promotion in the cards for you? Helga, he said that this war was in the cards, but I didn't feel it. Good, good. Raj, I don't think Jim will win. It's just in the cards. It's just not in the cards. Sorry. Good, Raj. Oh, I hope so too for you, Lolly. So Raj, one more time. I don't think Jim will win. It's just not in the cards. Perfect sentence, Raj. Nice sentences. So we have a few sentences. I want to see more. This might be a little difficult, right? Idioms are always a little tricky because they have a different meaning than the words, right? So most words the meaning is the word. But for idioms, the word is not the meaning. The word has a different meaning. The words together have a different meaning than the words apart from each other. So in their parts, well, how should I say this? The words together have a different meaning than the words in their parts, right? So in the cards, right? Cards, we can say, oh, that's a like maybe like a playing card, or like a flash card, or a piece of paper. Like kind of a card is a thick piece of paper with something on it, right? And so, but this doesn't mean that in the cards. It means something is fated, something has already been determined to happen. The person has no control. So the idiom is different than the words in their parts. So that's why idioms are difficult. Okay, Miley says, I think it was in the cards I would have traveled a long time. Okay, we got change. Okay, travel a long time. I need something more specific, Miley. So a long time, I need like traveled someplace, right? There's a purpose. There's it's been predetermined you would go somewhere, perhaps. So for yours to work, you'd be in the process of traveling, right? So if you're like a pilgrim, right, going on a pilgrimage, you're in the process. You are traveling for a long time. You're doing it now and continuing, and so that would be in the cards. But going, maybe you want to say, oh, my son moved to the United States and I knew it was in the cards. Or you could say, when my son got his PhD, it was in the cards that he would move to a different country, right? When my son got his PhD, it was in the cards that he would go to America, for example. Okay, Sleepwalker, it has been in the cards for Sue to become a singer because she always had a beautiful voice. Good sentence. Lolly, vacation this summer is definitely in the cards. Good sentence. We don't have a lot of sentences, but they're great sentences. The ones we have are great. Helga, Mark, what events in your life were in the cards? Oh, maybe coming to Japan. There's Helga, that's an interesting question. There has been times when I think about that. So perhaps maybe coming to Japan has been in the cards for me. Becoming a teacher might have been in the cards for me. Yeah, so maybe the situation I'm in now, we might say it was in the cards. How about for you, Helga? Okay, Lolly, yeah, a vacation this summer is definitely in the cards. Where are you going, Lolly? Where will you go? Saima, it was in the cards. He will quit the job. Okay, good. Sleepwalker, when you buy a lottery ticket, you will never know what is in the cards. That's true. He throws the cards on the table. That's not it. Oh, okay, let's see, Miley. I feel like it was in the cards that I will travel to speak at the UN on peace. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, so travel somewhere, do something, right? That's good, Miley. Okay, Helga. Tomas, we say in Hungarian, it is in the pakli. Or Paki? I'm not sure. I can't see. I have medicine in my eye. The other morning, my eye got infected. today I went to the eye doctor, and right now there's medicine in my right eye, and so the chat is a little blurry for me. So it's hard for me to read the chat because I don't know, like, does it look red? So I don't know. With my glasses, I don't want to show you too much because it's not a pretty sight. My eye is not a pretty sight, and actually both are affected. So, so for example, Tomas, that pack, I can't really read it. Oh, a pack of cards. Okay. Okay. I can't read the chat right now. So I'm going to go to our next activity. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Helga. Helga, I feel I'm a teacher was in the cards. Or Helga, you might want to say, I feel that being a teacher was in the cards. Being a teacher. Okay, Helga, I feel that being a teacher is in the cards. That's good. Okay. Oh, Raj, I feel one day I will speak English fluently. It's just in the cards. Good, good, good. Okay. It was, Sham says, it was in the cards for my phone to be fixed. For my phone to be fixed. Oh, sleepwalk conjunctivitis. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what it is. I went to the doctor, the eye doctor, and he took something out. I don't know. Like maybe there's something in my eye. I don't know how it got infected, but maybe it was some. I don't know. The doctor poked in my eye. You know, they have these tools, and he did something, and then gave me medicine, some ointment and eye drops. So I have two types of medicine. I have a ointment, right? Kind of ointment is kind of what's the word? It's kind of like a lotion. It's not lotion. Lotion goes on your skin, but ointment goes like in your eye or in a cut. It's kind of oily, a little greasy. And so I have ointment and eye drops. And so anyway, so actually my eye feels better. It started Sunday morning or Sunday. It started on Sunday, but I couldn't go to the doctor on Sunday. Monday, I work all day on Monday, morning to evening. So I couldn't go on Monday. Today, I work only in the morning at my university. So I went after lunch, and so I feel much better because there's medicine in my eye, and actually because he did something to my eye, it feels a little better. So anyways, it should be okay in a couple days, but anyways, let's go to our next activity, and it is form a sentence. And like you know what to do. Like we'll see if we can make connections from the idiom to our other patterns, our other activities. So we want to keep this idiom at the tip of our tongue. We want to keep this. We want to keep this idiom in our memory and see if we could use in the cards for other activities that we are going to do. Okay, so our second activity is form a sentence. Okay, form a sentence, and here it is. So we could say he or she. So we've been doing this pattern, but using different subjects, right? And today's subject is he, she, and so we have to use has, and we're going to use gone, meaning went somewhere, right? Went went somewhere, and so like went to bed. So we say, even though you might think of like, okay, I'm going to the store, I'm going to school, but we also go to bed. even though it's in your house, so maybe you're in your living room, you're watching TV, you're on the sofa watching TV, and it's getting late, it's time for me to go to bed, and so you get up and you walk to your bedroom. So that's going to bed. We also say that like go to the bathroom. So you're watching TV, and maybe you're having a beer, watching a sporting event, and you need to use your bathroom, and so you get up from your sofa, walk to the bathroom, and use the toilet. So that's go to the bathroom. Yeah, we say take a shower. So the two things that you do in your house where we say I'm going to is I'm going to bed, and I'm going to the toilet, I'm going to the bathroom. We also say I'm going to get dressed, right? So maybe it's in the morning, you're having breakfast, and you tell your family, okay, I'm going to get dressed now. I'm going to get dressed now. I'm going to brush my teeth. We can say that. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to wash my face. Yeah. So I guess anywhere, I'm going to take a shower. We say that. I'm going to. So even though it's in your house, you're going to walk to different places in your house. That means you're going, okay? I'm sorry. So here, he has gone to bed, hasn't he? She has gone to bed, hasn't she? Okay, so you are confirming that someone has gone somewhere. You're confirming that someone has gone somewhere, okay? And so let's look at the worksheet. The worksheet is going to give us examples. We're going to see pictures with example sentences, and then after that, you're going to make your own sentences. So let's have a look at the worksheet. I'm going to pop it right up there once I find it. Is this it? It's always a challenge for me to, there it is. It's always a challenge for me to find the worksheets and the videos on the screen. Especially today, I can't see very well. Okay, here we go. I'm making it larger so we can see. Here we go. Okay. He, she has gone. Hasn't he, she? Used to confirm that someone has gone somewhere recently. Used to confirm that someone has gone somewhere recently. Here are examples. He has gone to the store. Hasn't he? He has gone to the store. Hasn't he? She has gone home. Hasn't she? She has gone home. Hasn't she? We got 2 more down here. We got 6 in total. There are 6. Okay, our next example. He has gone on vacation. Hasn't he? He has gone on vacation. Hasn't he? She has gone to bed early. Hasn't she? She has gone to bed early. Hasn't she? And we got 2 more. He has gone out for lunch. Hasn't he? He has gone out for lunch. Hasn't he? And our last example. She has gone to work. Hasn't she? She has gone to work. Hasn't she? Okay. there are our examples. And again, always go to my Patreon for the worksheets. Support me there so I can support you here. All the worksheets you see here are over there. Now it's time for your sentences. This is the pattern. And someone has gone somewhere. Where have they gone? We're confirming, right? You think you have a good idea. You're pretty sure that they have gone there, but you are confirming. You are making sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. The chat it's hard for me to read the chat. I'm sorry. And so I know Tomas has a question there. So I'll do my best. Let's see. Yeah, so if you can help each other. Okay. I guess Helga has the question here. Why is it said going dressed, not Lolly? Lolly. Okay, let me thank Lolly, and then I'm going to answer your question, Helga. And I think some other people might have helped you, Helga. Lolly, thank you so much. Thank you. You are so kind. Lolly, extra support. Lolly is on the green team. Lolly is a Patreon of mine. And here is extra support. You are so kind, Lolly. I love you. Thank you for your kind support. I'm putting your name right here, Lolly, with a heart. Yes, a heart for you. And I'm going to give you another heart in the chat here. Many hearts. Those hearts are for you. Love you, Lolly. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Helga, going to get dressed. Okay, so I think I know what Helga, why are we using dressed in the past tense? So dress, that's the garment, right? We have a shirt and we have trousers, we have socks. Those are the garments, those are the individual clothing. Where to put them on, we say, it's kind of an expression, get dressed. And I'm not sure the grammar of it, but we don't say, I'm going to get dressed. We always have the ED, get dressed. And it describes putting on your shirt, putting on your trousers, putting on your skirt, putting on your socks. So get dressed. And so it just might be an expression. It's just what we say to put on our clothing, right? We don't, get dressed is more, I guess, it's more of a just colloquial. It's maybe it's an idiom, right? Like the actual process is put on. Like I'm going to put on my socks. I'm going to put on my pants. I'm going to put on my t-shirt. I'm going to put on my shirt. I'm going to put on my tie. But to do, instead of saying each one individually, right? We don't go, okay, it's time for me to put on my socks, to put on my underpants, to put on my pants, to put on my t-shirt, to put on my shirt, to put on my necktie. We don't say that, we just say get dressed. So it could just be an idiom that we use. It's probably, I haven't really checked it, but it could be an idiom. And we just say it to, instead of saying each clothing piece by piece, it's all together. Get dressed. But that's, what's interesting about teaching English to non-English speakers, right? People whose English is not their first language, that how they look at the language, right? How they look at the words, right? So for example, Helga, why dressed, right? What does that mean? Like, and so for me, because English is my first language, I'm native English speaker, I never thought about it before, right? Just like, oh, that's what we say, get dressed. And so your perspective, your way of looking at English, it's very interesting for me and enlightening for me. And it just, I have to look at my own language in a different way, right? So I have to look at it through your eyes. I have to think about it the way you think about it so I can answer your questions. So that's one thing I enjoy about teaching English as a second language or as a foreign language, that I have to look at things differently, right? I have to, like for example, that activity we do, which one is different? So we have those 4 items, red, blue, bicycle, pink. So we have to look at things differently and think about how those are affected and just ways of looking at words and things differently. And so it's very interesting for me and I enjoy it. So good question, Helga. Okay. And thank you again, Lolly. Mwah, love you, love you. Okay, let's see. And it's hard. Oh, I can't see the chat. It's really hard. My eye, everything's blurry for me. So, you know what we're going to do today? Today is a special day. I'm not going to read the chat. You guys are going to help each other, okay? So today you are the teacher. You're going to help each other because I can't see. And I'm going to prove. See, my eye's really red, right? And so I can't see. I can see, but everything is cloudy and blurry because there's medicine in my eye. And so you're going to be the teacher. You're going to help each other, okay? What I'm going to do today, I'm going to present activities. I'm going to present sentence patterns. You're going to write your sentences and you're going to help each other, okay? And what I want you to do is read each other's sentences, okay? So wherever you are, if you're in your living room, if you're at work, if you're in your bedroom, wherever you are, I just want you to read everyone's sentences like what I do, right? So I read out your sentences, right? So I say, oh, Tetsuo says, he has gone to the welcome party, hasn't he, right? So you're going to do that, okay? So what you're going to do in your bedroom, wherever you are, just read out those sentences. And if you notice a mistake, if you notice something that doesn't look right, go ahead and write in your question in the chat. Like, hey, what do you mean by that? Or I think this sentence, you should write it like this. Okay, so help each other and you guys be the teachers, okay? So I can't really read it. So anyways, let's continue. And so here's the pattern. And let's go 2 minutes and then we'll go to our next activity. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put there is the pattern. Write your sentences, read out each other's sentences wherever you are. And if you see a mistake, try to help each other. So I have the timer now, 2 minutes. I can still see. I can see some, but it's just kind of hard. Okay, so like, okay, the green team, I can see your names and you guys are big supporters. So I'll read the green team sentences. Lolly, she has gone to the beach with her kids, hasn't she? Nice. Miley, the best teacher are those who, oh. Miley's always kind too. Miley, she hasn't taken the house keys, hasn't she? Good, good. Tetsuro, he has gone to the welcome party, hasn't he? That's good. Lolly, she has gone to the beach with her kids, hasn't she? Miley, she has taken the house keys, hasn't? Okay, I think I read that. Yeah, thank you, Raj. So my eye's okay, you know, it's just got infection and now I have medicine and actually my eye feels much better. It's my right eye. The last couple days, like Sunday, it hurt, on Monday it hurt. Today it still hurts, but now because I went to the doctor and he gave me the medicine, it's already feeling better. Okay, we got about a few more seconds. Helga, I could see your sentence. He has gone to the party, hasn't he? Yeah, that's good. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's 2 minutes. So we're going to change activities now. Tetsuro says, she has gone to the championship game, hasn't she? Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, so there is the worksheet, of course, on my Patreon. You can find all the worksheets we do there. So the ones we do here are there. Support me there so I can support you here. Okay, we're gonna go to our next activity now. And that's going to be dictation practice. So our next activity is a dictation, video dictation, and our topic is because. So that's number 3. Because, and that's a conjunction, and it's to like give reason, right? So to give reason. I have medicine in my eye because I have an infection, right? So why is there medicine? What's the reason? Because there is an infection, right? So like give reason. Whoops, that's an O. So give reason because. Why are you doing this? Because I enjoy it. Okay, let's, so this is video dictation. I didn't even say that. Okay, so this is video dictation. And there are 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1 is dictation. Dictation, that is listening and writing. So you need a pencil, you need paper. There are 8 sentences. I will read each sentence 2 times. You will listen carefully and write them on a piece of paper. Then we're going to shadow. That is speaking practice. So after we write the sentences, we're going to say the sentences. And then after that, we're going to check the sentences. We're going to check the sentences. Make sure we got them correct. And then we'll have a quiz to see if we remember the sentences, right? It's easy to forget, but it's difficult to remember. And that's what we want to do. We want to remember what we have learned. We do not want to forget. It's easy to forget. It takes no effort to forget. It takes no ability to forget. But to remember, it takes hard work to remember. That's what we're doing. We're working hard to remember. Okay, and I will put a video on the board. I will read 8 sentences. I will not be able to see the chat, even though it's true. I can't see it today, but during the dictation, I have the sentences on my computer and they cover the chat, so I will not be able to see the chat. So anyways, please listen and write those sentences. Our topic is because, and that we use because to give reason. We use because to give reason, right? Why do you go there? Because it's my job. Okay, so let's pop up the video, and then you need your pencil and paper, of course, to write those sentences. Okay, there it is, right there. Because, and because, oh, where are you going? Stop, stop, stop. Don't move. Okay, there we go. So, because it answers the question why and gives the cause or explanation for an action or situation. Why did you go there? Because it was in the cards. Why are you with her? Because it's in the cards. Okay, so I was just using 2 together. Anyway, so it's giving a reason, right? Okay, so pencil and paper. Here we go. I have to. Okay, I see the sentences. You are going to listen and write them down word for word. So you need pencil and paper. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Here we go. We're counting down. Let's first get here first. Okay, here we go. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's time for dictation. And we're rolling the video. Okay, 1. I stayed home because it was raining. I stayed home because it was raining. 2. She is happy because she got a promotion. She is happy because she got a promotion. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. He couldn't come to the party because he was sick. He couldn't come to the party because he was sick. I chose this book because I heard it's really good. I chose this book because I heard it's really good. I need to hurry because the store is closing soon. I need to hurry because the store is closing soon. She missed the bus because she woke up late. She missed the bus because she woke up late. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad. Okay, nice. That was dictation. Where's my pen? Here's my pen. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it off. Nice. Okay, now it's time to shadow. That is speaking practice. We're going to say the sentences. We'll say each sentence 3 times. You will see the picture, but not the sentence. So we will look at the picture and say the sentence together 3 times. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Here we go. It's time to shadow. Okay, here it is. I stayed home because it was raining. I stayed home because it was raining. I stayed home because it was raining. Okay, here we go. 2. She is happy because she got a promotion. She is happy because she got a promotion. She is happy because she got a promotion. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. He couldn't come to the party because he was sick. He couldn't come to the party because he was sick. He couldn't come to the party because he was sick. I chose this book because I heard it's really good. I chose this book because I heard it's really good. I chose this book because I heard it's really good. Okay, here we go. 6. I need to hurry because the store is closing soon. I need to hurry because the store is closing soon. I need to hurry because the store is closing soon. She missed the bus because she woke up late. She missed the bus because she woke up late. She she missed the bus because she woke up late. Okay, we're going number 8. Last one. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad. Okay, good. That was shadowing. We said the sentences together 3 times. You saw the picture, but you had to say the sentence with me, right? So it was a bit challenging, not dictation. No, this was the most challenging, and then shadowing. And now we're going to look at the sentences, check the sentences. Did you get them correct? Did you write them correctly? Okay, here we go. Now you'll see the pictures and the sentences together. So let's do that. Here we go. Okay, check your Ella's here. Hello, Ella. Good to see Ella. Okay, here we go. I stayed home because it was raining. That's a good. It's raining right now. It is raining at this moment here in Japan. Okay, here we go. 2. Yeah, if you got the sentence right, shoot some hearts. Go ahead. If you got it right, shoot some hearts in like this. I'll show you. I'll shoot some hearts right now. Bam, 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 bam. Shooting hearts. Oh, someone just did it. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. 2. She is happy because she got a promotion. She is happy because she got a promotion. Yeah. I would be happy. You too, right, Lolly? Everybody would be happy. Okay, here's 3. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. Yeah, what was the reason why? Maybe it was noisy. Maybe you sleep with the window open and there was lots of cars outside and it was noisy, so you couldn't sleep well. Maybe if you have a baby, maybe the baby was crying, you couldn't sleep well. Maybe you weren't feeling well, so you didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well because my eye was hurting, so I didn't sleep well last night. Okay, here we go. Number 4. 4. He couldn't come to the party because he was sick. So he felt really bad. He was looking forward to the party. He wanted to go to the party, but he couldn't because he was sick. Don't give people your cold, right? If you are sick, stay home. Don't give people your cold. Okay, here we go. Number 5. 5. I chose this book because I heard it's really good. Yeah, so maybe you read a book review. So in the newspaper, they'll have book reviews. And so you read the book review. Oh, this sounds really good. The book review sounds like it's what I want to read. So you get to the bookstore and you buy it because you heard it's really good. All right, 6. I need to hurry because the store is closing soon, right? So you got off work, it's like 5 o'clock. The store closes at 6. So you got to hurry. You got to get to the store. You don't want it to close because you need to get eggs and milk and some cheese, right? Or maybe, you know, a pharmacy, right? You need to get some eye medicine. So hurry, get to the store before it closes. Okay, 7. She missed the bus because she woke up late, right? So the bus doesn't care about you. The bus has its own schedule. So if you can't make it on time, the bus is just going to leave you. So she missed it because she didn't make the bus on time, because she overslept. She didn't get there when she should have. Ella, mwah. Okay, here we go. One more. Here we go. 8, last one. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad, right? So English is the international language. So it doesn't matter if you go to a different country, you'll have to, English is the common language, right? So even if you study like in France, right? And you're from America, or no. Let's say you're from Mexico, you speak Spanish, and you want to study in another country. Well, English will be your bridge language, right? So that'll be like, if maybe most people can't speak Spanish, but a lot of people can speak English, and so you use English as your bridge language. Of course, you'll learn French too, right? But you'll need English at first, right, to be the bridge language. That's going to like help you get around. Like if you spoke Spanish, no one would understand you, but if you speak English, then you know you'll get around. Then eventually you'll start learning French. Anyway, so if you study abroad, you need English, right? Okay, good. Okay, you know what time it is. It's quiz time. So there are 8 sentences, right? We did dictation for 8 sentences. The quiz will be 4 sentences. You will see the picture, but not the sentence. So do you remember the sentence? So look at the picture and then write the sentence in the chat. Choose or chose? Which choose is the present and chose is past tense. Did I make a mistake? Okay, here we go. There is the picture. Write the sentence in the chat. Do you remember the sentence? So Miley, choose is present tense and chose is past tense. Did you see a mistake? Okay, Helga's on the board. There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Remember, it's difficult to remember. It's easy to forget. It takes no effort to forget, right? But we make effort here. We try our best, so we want to remember, right? So we put in the effort. We put in the sweat, the blood. We do our best to remember. Oh, you're welcome, Miley. Just a question only. Choose, chose. Okay, let's see. Helga. Lolly's on the board. Sweet Lana. Hello, Sweet Lana. Sweet Lana is here. Tetsuro, Shams, Tomas, Miley, Ella, Okay, let's see how you did. I'm sure you did fine. I can't really see, but you'll see right here. Okay, there's the sentence. I stayed home because it was raining. Okay. Thank you, Tomas. Okay, here we go. There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Okay, Helga. Sleepwalker. Sweetlana. Lolly. Miley. Okay, Ella. Tetsuro. Shams. Tomas. Okay, let's have a look. There's Saima. Okay, it's coming up right now, and there it is. There's the sentence. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well last night. Good job, everyone. Well done. These are a little long. These sentences, because we have a reason, so there's a cause and reason, or there's an effect and reason. There's a situation and a reason. And so just by the nature of because, the word because, the sentences are longer, right? So you have a statement and then the reason why. I'm tired, and then the reason because I didn't sleep well last night. So these sentences are longer than other situation or other words that we practice, right? Okay, let's go to our next. We got two more for the quiz. There we go. There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? We want to remember, right? We are here to remember. We are practicing to remember. We are doing our best to remember. We're having a quiz to check our comprehension, right? We're having the quiz to see if we remember. We're having a quiz to check to see if we remember. Okay, Helga, Sleepwalker. Now, if you don't write your name in English, I can't read it. Tomas, Miley, Tetsuro. Lolly. Oh, okay, Lolly, you're back. Lolly lost her connection, but she's back. She lost her connection, but now she's back. So here's your connection, and then, oh, I lost my connection. It's back. Here's my connection. Oh, I lost my connection. Now it's back. Mwah. Okay, Lolly, let's check out the sentence. I don't think you didn't miss anything, Lolly. You got it? Okay, there is the sentence. I chose this book because I heard It's really good. Oh, okay, that's your question, Miley. Chose, because past tense, right? So already chose, already decided, right? I chose this book. So there's the book, and so it happened in the past, so we use chose. If we're at the bookstore, Miley, and there are many books, like, oh, you should choose this book, right? And then after, let's say we're walking in the bookstore, and I go, oh, Miley, this is a nice book. You should choose this book. You should choose this book. And then and then I go, okay, I'm going to go to the coffee shop, and when you finish shopping for your books, come to the coffee shop, right? And so I'm at the coffee shop. You are now finished shopping at the bookstore, and then you come into the coffee shop and you go, oh, I chose this book. Okay, let's go to, we got one more. Okay, there it is, 7, our last sentence for the quiz. There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? There's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Okay, Helga, sleepwalker. Yeah, this is 4. Lolly, Miley. Okay, there's Tetsuro. Tomas. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the sentence. Let's see if you got it correct. All right, there it is. She missed, oh, whoa, back. Hey. We don't want it to go yet. Okay, stop there. Okay, there it is. She missed the bus because she woke up late. Don't wake up late. Go to bed early so you won't wake up late. Go to bed early so you won't wake up late. Very good, everybody. Nice job. Yeah, it's in a hurry. Slow down, video. Yeah, good, Helga. Yeah. Okay, good. It is done. This activity is done. All right. That was video dictation. We had 4 steps for your success. 4 steps for your success. All right, our next activity is Lolly's Revenge. Lolly's Revenge. Lolly, here we go, number 4. Lolly's Revenge. And like video dictation, there are 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1, conversation. Step 2, questions and answers. Step 3, reading. Step 4, shadowing. I'm going to read the conversation 3 times. You're going to listen carefully because we'll have questions. So I'm going to ask you 4 questions about the conversation and you will answer them. So please listen carefully. It's listening practice. Then we will read the conversation. We'll have reading practice. And then we will be Joe, we will be Sue. We will have speaking practice. So lots of practice for you. We got listening practice. We got reading practice. And we got speaking practice. All right. So let's do it. This is Joe. When you see my thumb, Joe is speaking. This is Sue. When you see my pinky, Sue is speaking. I will read the conversation 3 times. Then I will ask you 4 questions. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to pop up the conversation so I can read it. And I want you to listen carefully. Okay, I see the conversation. Let's do it. So I will read it 3 times. You will listen carefully because there are 4 questions. Okay, here we go. I'm counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Joe is first. There's Joe. Joe says, I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, now I'm going to read it 2nd time. Here we go. Joe's first. I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, here we go. 3rd time, and then it is question time. Here we go, Joe. I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, so that was the conversation. So let's mark this off. Now it's time for question time. So did you listen carefully? Did you understand? If you understood, then you will be able to answer the questions. Okay, let me pop up the questions. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Why will Joe be home late? Question number 1. Why will Joe be home late? Why will Joe be home late? And I'll put the question right here so you can see it. There it is. There's the question. Why will Joe be home late? Oh, okay. So, Tomas, chew the fat means to chat. To chat. To talk. Okay, Lolly, her number 1. Okay, why will Joe be home late? Lolly says, because Jim at work wants to talk with him. Yes, Lolly. Sleepwalker, because Joe promised to talk with Jim after work. Helga, Joe will be home late because Jim wants to talk with him. Yeah, Tomas, because Jim wants to talk with him. Miley, because Jim wants to talk with him. Tetsuro, because he will talk with Jim at work. Umesh, because he has to meet Jim. You're welcome, Tomas. Yeah, okay, so Tomas, that's our idiom worksheet today. Zara, because Jim wants to talk with him. Sweet Lana, because Jim wants to talk with him. Shams, yes. Ella, Joe will be home late tonight because Jim wants to talk with him. Yes, yes. Question number 2. What will Joe and Jim mostly do? What will Joe and Jim mostly do? What will Joe and Jim mostly do? And I will put the question right here. There we go. There's the question. What will Joe and Jim mostly do? Okay, Sleepwalker. Sleepwalker says they will talk and discuss Jim's problem. Helga, they will talk. What will Joe and Jim mostly do? Ah, Lolly, very good. Joe and Jim will mostly chew the fat. Good. Joe and Jim will. So, Lolly, you can see will here. So, what will? So, your answer should be will. Umesh, they will meet each other. Tetsuro, they will almost chew. We don't need almost. They will mostly chew the fat. Okay, so again, we have will and mostly. Okay, Tetsuro. So we want to use will and mostly in our response, right? So the question, what will Joe and Jim mostly do? And so we want to use those two words, those two key words in our answer. So they will mostly chew the fat. Yeah, Lolly, good. Joe and Jim will mostly chew the fat. Perfect. Ella, Zara, let's see, Zara, they will mostly talk. Shams, they will talk with each other. Okay, Shams? They will talk with each other. Yeah, okay, good. Tetsuro, they will mostly chew the fat. Perfect. Miley, they will talk about Jim's relationship problems. His divorce was in the cards. Good, Miley. Making connections. I like it. I like it. In. Good, 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 good. Tomas, they will mostly chew the fat. Perfect. Okay, question number 3. Here we go. Number 3 is, why does Sue want to go? You have to infer this now. So it's not in the conversation exactly, right? So you have to infer, what was Sue thinking? What's Sue thinking? Why does Sue want to go? Why does Sue want to go? So you have to infer. It's not explicitly said in the conversation. It's not stated in the conversation. You have to interpret her thinking. You have to think about, why would Sue want to go? Okay, good, Lolly. Lolly says, because Sue is worried about Jim. Oh, see what Lolly did? There we go. Because, she used because in the sentence, connecting the two, using two, two topics. So Lolly's using two topics connection. Umesh, she wants to go. She wants to go because she is concerned about Jim. Zara, because she also, okay, Zara, because he is also her friend, right, Jim? Because he is also her friend. Tetsuro, because she is also worried about Jim and wants to advise him. Good. Shams, because she is worried about Jim. Yeah, so Shams, worried. Okay, good, Miley. Because she wants to chew the fat with them. Yeah, them, Joe and Jim. Good. She wants to chew the fat with them. Joe and Jim, them. Very good, Miley. Okay, Helga. Okay, Umesh, because Jim is ill and wants to help him. So we need an and, right? So we need two things, right? Jim is ill and she wants to help him. Okay, we got question number 4. Here it is, question number 4. Okay, now, question 4 is for you, okay? It's not the conversation. It's your situation. It's what you do, okay? So it's not about the conversation, it's about you. It's not about Joe, it's not about Sue, it's about you. Question number 4. Where do you like to chew the fat with friends? Where? Where do you like to chew the fat with friends? One more time. Where do you like to chew the fat with friends? I'll put that here. There it is. Where do you like to chew the fat with friends? So, oh, Lolly's very fast. At the bar. So Lolly likes to go have a beer and chew the fat. Helga, anywhere. Oh, Sleepwalker, during a walk on the phone. So we want to say a walk. During a walk on the phone and so forth. And so forth. Or and so on, I'm sorry. During a walk, on the phone, and so on. Okay, Lolly, I like to chew the fat with friends and drink a cold beer. I like to chew the fat with friends and drink a cold beer. Me too, Lolly, me too. Miley, I like to chew the fat with my friends at the bar. Tomas, in a pub. Sleepwalker, during a walk. Umesh, during a meeting at a lodge. Tetsuo, I like to chew the fat with my friends at a Japanese bar. Maybe an izakaya. So a pub, so Tomas likes to go to a pub. Here in Japan, a pub in Japan is an izakaya. Shams, during the week at work. Yeah, at work. Let's not work. Let's not be productive. Let's chew the fat. Zara, I like to talk with my friends at my house. At my house. Izakaya. That's right, says Tetsuro. So, a British pub. A pub is a place where you get beers and simple food, right? Maybe finger food. And in Japan, izakaya, same thing. You get a beer and simple food, like finger food. Umesh, I like to chew the fat with my friends at a bungalow. Zara, at my house, good. Miley, I like to chew the fat with my friends on the beach under the umbrella with a drink. Oh, that's paradise. Miley, that is paradise. That is having a wonderful time. Okay. All right, Saima says, I like to chew the fat with my friends at my house with tea. Good. Sweet Lana, I don't like to chew the fat at all. I often try to avoid such conversations. Maybe it sounds strange. Well, okay, so maybe Sweet Lana, you're getting confused. So in the conversation, Jim had a problem, like Jim is not well. So you're thinking maybe chew the fat, talking about a problem. It's chew the fat means to just chat, right? So you can chat with your friends about sports. You can chat with your friends about your job. You could chat with your friends about your weekend. You can chew the fat with your friends about anything. So chew the fat means to chat, have a talk, to talk. Yeah, friendly talk. Usually, yeah, so usually it's friendly talk, right? So you don't chew the fat about a problem. Yeah, so let's say that. Yeah. So I don't want you to think, because, okay, Jim wants to chew the fat, and then Sue says later, oh, I heard Jim isn't well. So maybe Jim just wants to like talk about his weekend, or maybe it's not about a problem, right? We don't know. But chew the fat is to have a friendly talk. That's perfect. Thank you, Sleepwalker. That's perfect. So chew the fat equals to have a friendly talk. Have a friendly talk. Yeah, also gossiping, right? You chew the fat, gossip too, right? Talking about other people. Okay, good job. All right, so that was questions and answers. You guys did excellent, of course. You always do excellent. You guys are excellent people. Great imaginations. You express your ideas in English very well. There we go, questions and answers. Now let's read the conversation, and let's talk about chew the fat in this situation. So again, we want to think about chew the fat in friendly talk, right? It's friendly talk. It doesn't have to be serious talk. All right, so where is the conversation? There it is, right there. We got to make it bigger. We can't see it. We got to make it bigger. Okay, here we go. Joe says, I'll be home late tonight. Sue says, what are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat, right? So right there is our key sentence. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat, so we don't know what he wants to talk about. And then Sue says, I heard that he is not well. And then Joe says, yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? Joe says, I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, so Jim isn't well. So maybe he has an illness, right? But maybe he's always talking about his illness. He doesn't want to talk about his illness. He just wants to have a good time. He wants to have a beer and just talk about sports or just talk about the boss. You know, maybe I want to complain about the boss. Oh, I want to complain about my wife. I want to complain about things, right? So I don't know. So just have a friendly talk, have a laugh, and so we don't know. So chew the fat. So Joe said, he just wants to chew the fat. He just wants to have a talk with me. And so we don't know what it will be about, right? So it could just be a friendly talk. It won't be serious. And Sue, like, I want to go. Maybe Sue wants to talk about his illness, or Sue wants to have a more of a serious talk, right? But then Joe says, no, he just wants to see me. He doesn't want a serious talk. He just wants to say what's on his mind. He just wants to have a friendly talk. If Sue goes, maybe she'll want to talk about maybe she'll just want a serious talk, where if only Joe goes, it'll be more of a friendly talk. If Sue also goes, then maybe it will be more serious. So Joe says, he just wants to talk with me. And so Sue says, okay, I understand. Give him my best. Say, I'm thinking about you. So Joe will see Jim, and Joe will say, hey, Sue gives her best. Sue says hello, right? And then Jim says, oh, tell Sue hello back, right? Or Jim will say, oh, give Sue my best, right? And so they're not, Jim and Sue are not seeing each other face to face. Joe is the mediator. Joe is the middle man. So Sue says, oh, give Jim my best, right? And so when they meet, Joe will say, hey, Sue says hello. Sue gives her best. And then Jim will say, oh, give her my best. Say hello back to Sue for me. And then when Joe gets home, he'll say to Sue, hey, Jim gives his best. Jim says hello, right? So Joe is the mediator. He is the middleman. He is the go-between Sue and Jim, okay? So let's look at reported speech. Yeah, so reported speech is, so Jim said hello, didn't he? Right, so Sue will say to Sue, when Joe gets back home, Sue will ask Jim, or Sue will ask Joe, Joe or Jim is fine, isn't he? Right? Okay. And we always read it 3 times. Here we go. All right, second time, let's read it together. I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, let's do it again. Last time. I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? Jim wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, there we go. That is the conversation. Okay, we read the conversation. Yes, we did. And now it's time to say the sentences. We're going to be Joe. We're going to be Sue. We're going to say the sentences together. So here we go. I need to pop it up again. No, that's not it. That's it. Okay, here we go. Let's say the conversation together. Let's shadow. Let's be Joe. Let's be Sue. Here we go. We'll say each sentence 3 times. Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be home late tonight. I'll be home late tonight. I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Jim at work wants to talk with me. Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? Oh, do you know what about? Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. I heard that he is not well. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? Can I go with you? Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. I think he only wants to see me. I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, give him my best. Okay, give him my best. Okay, that was the conversation. We were Joe. We were Sue. Good job. That was shadowing. Okay, we always have one more time at the reading. We always look at the conversation for the last time after we shadow. I do that because I want you to reconfirm what you just said, right? So while we were shadowing, you couldn't see the conversation, right? So after we shadow, after we say the conversations without seeing the sentences, then we look at them for the last time so you can reconfirm everything you said, right? So you couldn't see the sentences, you're only saying them. So now we're going to look at them, and so you're going to reconfirm that you understood, you knew the sentences. Yeah, so that's why after we shadow, we always look at the sentences one more time so you could just reconfirm. You can just check, make sure that you said what you thought you said, right? You didn't hear me differently, right? And you thought the words that you said were these on the page, on the words in the conversation. So we're just doubling, we're just checking to make sure you knew what you were saying. Okay, so here we go. So Joe, I'll be home late tonight. What are you doing? Jim at work wants to talk with me. Oh, do you know what about? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wants to chew the fat. I heard that he is not well. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Can I go with you? I think he only wants to see me. Okay, give him my best. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, Sleepwalker, hold on, you have a question. Hold on, Sleepwalker. Okay, the origin, so chew the fat, the origin. I'm thinking, I don't know, but I'm, so that's a good question, like chew the fat. So, I'm thinking that a long time ago, maybe cowboys, because remember, America, at the beginning, we were like cowboys, right? There was no cars, there was horses, and people raised cows, and there was no fast food restaurants, right? And so people a long time ago, they raised cattle, right? Like cows and pigs, and that's what they ate. Of course, they grew vegetables, but there were no like McDonald's restaurants and no restaurants. People like raised cattle, grew vegetables, and that's what they ate. So maybe, and then also when they were, they had also like move cattle, right? And so you had one area had many cows, but then we needed cows in another area, so they would move the cows by herd, like by cowboys would like ride a horse and move the cattle, and it would take them days, right? From one part of America to another part, it would take them days to move the cows from one place to another place. And that's what like cowboys' jobs were. And so what they did is they made like beef jerky and strips of dry beef, and they're very chewy, and there's lots of fat in that. And so maybe like just talking and chewing. And so maybe, and you know how like fat takes a lot of chewing, right? It doesn't dissolve. And so when you're eating like beef jerky or fat, you're just like chewing. And so this is before chewing gum, right? And so they would just chew on beef jerky or like dried fat, and maybe just, there's nothing to do but talk, right? There's no TV, there's no radio, there's no internet, no cell phones, no telephones. All you're doing is just talking. That's the entertainment. And so when you're on the trail, on the cowboy, the cowboys, maybe they're on the trail for like a week because they have to like move the cows from one place to another place, and it takes a long time. And so they're just on the horse, and they're just chewing the fat, talking. And so maybe that's where it came from. I'm just guessing. Yeah, good, Miley. And so you might see like they'll chew on sticks and just anything to pass the time. Okay, Sleepwalker, good. Yeah, so that's a great question. Thank you, Sleepwalker. Okay, yeah, Sleepwalker. So, yeah, So everyone look at the chat. I can't really see very well. My eye has medicine. I have eye medicine in my right eye, so I can't see so well. So, but anyways, it's very interesting idiom. And actually, that's what we're going to do right now, everybody. We are going to practice chew the fat. And that's great. Everyone's interested in this idiom, and that's our next activity. We have an idiom worksheet, and the idiom is chew the fat. And we have example sentences by the green team, and we will look at their sentences, and then you will make your own sentences, and we're going to practice chew the fat. So that's great. You guys are interested in this idiom. You like the idiom, and so let's make more sentences using chew the fat. So number 5, idiom worksheet. And it is chew the fat. To chat. Okay, there we go. We're going to be cowboys. We're going to be cowboys. We're going to chew the fat. Okay, so let's have a look at the worksheet, and the sentences are done by the green team. And then, of course, you'll make your own sentences. Okay, and all the worksheets on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon so I can support you here. Go to my Patreon page to get all the worksheets. And this one is included, of course. And this worksheet, right? We got our idiom, we got the meaning, we got a picture, like we have context, we have, a picture that gives you a good idea of the meaning, right? You can picture the meaning in your head, in your mind. And we got example sentences, right? There are our example sentences, and then below is where you write your sentences. So right there, that's you write your sentences. We got example sentences. So let's have a look at the example sentences. Here we go. Okay, chew the fat to chat. Marion has a sentence. Here's Marion's sentence. At the alumni meeting, we chewed the fat, telling funny stories from our student days. One more time. At the alumni meeting, we chewed the fat, telling funny stories from our student days. Yeah, that's fun. Miley's sentence. You're too quiet. I can sit at your table and chew the fat with... Oh, sorry. I read it wrong. Can I? Sorry, one more time. I'm sorry, Miley. You're too quiet. Can I sit at your table and chew the fat with you? One more time. You're too quiet. Can I sit at your table and chew the fat with you? Tetsuro, his sentence. Joe and Sue spent the holiday chewing the fat about a variety of things, from dramas to economics. Joe and Sue spent the holiday chewing the fat about a variety of things, from dramas to economics. Raj, her sentence. My neighbor left the company 2 years ago, but she's always around chewing the fat with her old colleagues. That's good. My neighbor left the company 2 years ago, but she's always around chewing the fat with her old colleagues. Yeah, she misses them. Lolly's sentence. I bumped into an old friend at the cafe and we chewed the fat for ages. I bumped into an old friend at the cafe and we chewed the fat for ages. Okay, Mary. Whenever I visit my grandma, we always chew the fat over tea. Whenever I visit my grandma, we always chew the fat over tea. And then I have one. Let's grab a coffee and chew the fat for a while. Let's grab a coffee and chew the fat for a while. Okay, we got example sentences. Yes, we do. And now it's time for your sentences. We're using the idiom chew the fat. So I'm looking forward to your sentences. Okay, Zara, I like to chew the fat with my sister every night. Okay, Zara, so we need, I like to. Sleepwalker, when we were teenagers, we loved to chew the fat about what is going to be in the cards. That's a good one. Yeah, talking about the future. That is very good, Sleepwalker. And you connected two idioms in the cards and chew the fat together in one sentence. Congratulations. Yeah, Zara, I like to. Umesh, I chewed the fat with my friend about our childhood. Very good. You guys are using it correctly. Your idioms are tough, and you guys are using it correctly. That's great. Helga, chewing the fat is her usual activity. It's how she relaxes. Nice one, Helga. Lolly, let's grab a beer and chew the fat about some juicy gossip. Yes, yes. Everybody, look at the chat. Great examples. Henna, I always chew the fat with my family at night. I think so, Umesh. We chew the fat with Mark online. Yeah. Right, and so it's about communicating. Right, we're expressing our ideas and our thoughts. That's chewing the fat, right? Helga, good. Tetsuro, yeah, nice sentence. We got after we do some more sentences with chew the fat, there is a quiz on top of the chat. It's a white box. Choose the best word. If you haven't voted, please do. And then after this, after we write some more sentences using chew the fat, we'll do the quiz on top of the chat. Lollies. Oh, let's see. Sleepwalker. We agreed to chew the fat on Monday because we both have a day off. Good, Sleepwalker. Lolly. I'd like to stand around chewing the fat, but I have to go. That is very good. Thank you. It's only an example, so Lolly is not leaving. She's staying with us. Mwah. Good example, Lolly. I'd like to stay around chewing the fat, but I have to go now. Yeah, that's great. And actually, that's a very good, that's a true life situation, right, Lolly? That actually happens, right? Someone wants to talk, but you can't talk any longer. You have to get going. You have to catch a bus, or you have to get to work, or you have an appointment, and so you tell the person, and that's being very polite. That's being considerate of the other person, right? Because they're enjoying talking with you, but you have to go somewhere. And so you'd say, oh, I'd like to stand around and chew, I'd like to stand around chewing the fat, but I have to go, right? And so that's a friendly way to say, I have to go. That's being, instead of just saying, oh, I have to go, right? That's being kind of abrupt, maybe being a little straightforward. So to be friendlier, to be nicer, you say, I'd like to stay here chewing the fat with you, but I have a doctor's appointment, for example. Oh, Miley, sorry. I don't see your sentence. Miley, you have another disappearing sentence. Yeah, Miley, it disappeared. I don't know. Miley, it's not there. Do it again. That's weird. Miley, maybe they're like, it's a conspiracy against you. I don't know, Miley. I don't see it. I look, the last sentence I see is you say hello to Andrea. Oh, hello, Andrea. I didn't see Andrea. That's your last sentence. Hello, Andrea. And I don't know where your sentence is. But that happens to you sometimes. So I don't know. Maybe it's Italy. They don't want to hear what you have to say, or they don't like what you're saying. Your government is hiding your sentences. Okay, Umesh, I chew the fat with my father. Shams, whenever we meet with old friends, we always chew the fat. Nice one. Shams, good sentence. Sleepwalker, I looked at them. They were definitely chewing the fat about someone. Very good. Heyo, hello, Heyo. Sumayet, hello, Sumayet. Umash, I chew the fat with my pet dog. You talk with your dog. Yeah, I think everybody talks to their dog. Yeah, talk to their pets, of course. Okay, let's go 2 more minutes and then we'll do the quiz. Okay, so 2 minutes. I have the timer set right here. I got the timer. So we got 2 minutes for your sentences. And then we're going to do the quiz in the chat. There's a white box on top of the chat. If you haven't haven't chosen a word yet, or if you haven't chosen the best word yet, please do it now. Also write your sentence using chew the fat. That means to chat. We got great sentences in the chat. Tetsuro, when I was an elementary school student, I sometimes chewed the fat with my friends at a video arcade. Umesh, I chew the fat in a fancy way with my uncle. Nice. There we go, Miley. Okay, here's Miley's sentence. Okay, I made the internet angry. Even she got tired of my chewing the fat. Very good sentence, Miley. You're always like a wisecracker. You're always making a joke. You're always humorous. You're always funny. You always have something interesting to say. That's good. You're always like suspicious of Big Brother. Miley is always suspicious of Big Brother. So I'm not sure if you understand what Big Brother means. Big Brother means like the government, you know, the dark, or like the you know, behind the government, you know. The government is the puppet, but the puppet master, they're behind the government. They're Big Brother, the puppet masters. And so Miley's always suspicious of Big Brother. Tetsuro, Mark, what is salted fat? So I think that's like beef jerky. You know, that maybe a long time ago they would do that, but I think today the closest thing would be beef jerky, right? So Tetsuro, beef jerky is popular in Japan, right? So, you know, the beef jerky brand in Japan, it's the devil, right? He has a long nose, red, he's like the devil. I forgot the name of that brand, but that's the popular beef jerky brand in Japan. What's the name of that? So he's got a big nose, he's devil, he's got the horns, and it's beef jerky. Yeah, so before beef jerky, it was probably salted fat. But I think today we eat beef jerky. And in Japan, they have, it's called furume, and it's dried squid, and it stinks. It has a terrible smell. I hate it. So my family, my wife and my girls, my daughters like it. So it's called tsurume, and it is dry squid, and it smells terrible. And like when I get home or when they're eating it, when they're chewing it, it's just, the house is smelling. I go, no more tsurume, no more tsurume, stop eating tsurume. It's just that smell. I can't stand it. I hate that smell. Maybe Tetsuo likes tsurume, and that's in America we have beef jerky. Maybe Western countries, here in Japan they have dried dried squid. See, Tetsuo says, I love tsurume. Oh, I don't like it. Well, I don't know. The smell, I never eat it. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's now check out the quiz. So on top of the chat, there is a white box, I do too, Miley. Coffee is the best. I love coffee beans, right? The smell of coffee is the best. Like when I go to Starbucks, I love walking into Starbucks because you have that coffee aroma, that coffee smell, and it makes me happy. When I smell coffee, I'm happy. Oh, Ella says, I know that smell. The dried squid. Oh, interesting, Ella. Ella knows dry squid. Dried squid. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. No, it's not. Dried. D-R-I. So, it's Ella, D-R-I-E-D. I'm pretty sure, dry. So D-R-Y is dry, and then dried, I think it's just I-E-D, no Y. Okay. Here we go. Let's check out the box. Let's check out the quiz. Okay, good. So, in the chat, on top of the chat, there is a quiz. Miley says, the smell of coffee improves breathing like mountain air. I agree. Okay, good. Now, are you ready for the quiz? Okay, great. The sentence is, they, a new project for work. One more time. They, a new project for work. Choose the best word. Is it starting? Is it start? Is it started? Is it starter? Does the sentence go like this? They starting a new project for work. They start a new project for work. They started a new project for work. They starter a new project for work. Choose the best word. Good luck. Okay, good. And I see your answers. Started. You got it. They started a new project for work. That is very good. You guys got it, Lolly. They started a new project for work. That is the correct word. That is the best word. They started a new project for work. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much. Mwah. Well, you did it. Good job, everyone. it is another live stream class has finished. Another live stream class has finished. Thank you so much for being here with me, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. And let's give Lolly a special thank you for her kind support. Lolly, thank you for the super chat. She is always helpful. She is always kind. She is always generous. Lolly is a member. Her name is Green. Lolly is also on my Patreon. So Lolly gives great support for me, and I love you, Lolly, and thank you so much. And let's be like Lolly, everybody. Let's join the channel. Let's join my Patreon. On Patreon, you get all the worksheets we see here. And joining the channel is support as well. Your name is in green. You get the members content. I see your name easily. Everyone sees your name. Everyone knows that you are supporting me. So please join the green team. I really appreciate it. And of course, Patreon for extra support. I really would appreciate that. And thank you, everyone. Hey, Frida is here. Hello, Frida. You are super late, Frida. We are finished. Or Freedy, sorry, Freedy. Yeah, Freedy, we started 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. I'll be back on Friday, 10 a.m. So if you could join us Friday, 10 a.m., I will be here. Okay, Tetsuro says, hello, Freedy. Thank you for that, Tetsuro. Miley, yeah. Oh, Miley's giving Lolly a big hand. Yes. Okay, everyone. Let's count down. Let's say goodbye together. Oh, before I say goodbye, I want to say peace and love to you and your family. Smile. When you smile, you're happy, and it's contagious. When you smile, other people smile. So smiling is contagious. So let's spread that happiness. Always smile. And also be safe, stay healthy. And I will be back on Friday. Yes, Friday, 10 a.m. So I hope to see you then. Okay. And in the meantime, today's Tuesday, so we got Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll see you on Friday. So in the meantime, have a great week, everyone. Stay healthy, be safe, of course, and smile and all that good stuff. And please come to my channel. I always upload videos and different like quizzes and activities. So please come to my homepage. So I'll put the QR code. So right there, the QR code right here, this will get you to my homepage, and then there you can see the community page. That's where you'll see quizzes and videos, right? That's where I post all the quizzes and videos, and also you'll see like playlists and things like that. So if you want to see more of my videos, you go there for the playlist. Anyway, so the QR code will take you right to my homepage. There you can get to the community page. There you can see the member content. You can see the quizzes. You can see the videos that I upload, and all the information you need to know about my channel is right here on the QR code. So please go there for all my videos and quizzes and so forth, okay? Love you. I will be back on Friday, 10 a.m. Let's count down and say goodbye together, shall we? Here we go. And again, one more time, Lolly, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lolly. Okay, here we go. Until Friday, take it easy. Be safe, stay healthy, love and peace to you and your family, and smile. Okay, here we go. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, everyone. I will be back on Friday. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you. Lolly, thank you.